Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Corey Moore, aka Corey Stones, and I want to talk to everybody tonight about the big question: should you invest in cryptocurrencies? And it's a topic of discussion. Everybody's talking about it. It used to be just for computer savvy people, people who were talking about the development of it or the mining of it. Now people are talking about it everywhere. They're talking about Bitcoin. They're talking about Litecoin. They're talking about all these others, Ethereums and everything else. So the big question is should you invest in cryptocurrency? And of course, I have to make a disclaimer, and I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't have any specific financial backgrounds. I am a serial entrepreneur and an investor, and I like to be very thorough and educated before I jump into any investment. And so everything that I'm giving on this video and on my channel in general is all my opinion and not financial advice. And of course, you should seek professional advice and professional assistance for any decisions that you're going to be making regarding your own personal finances. Now that the disclaimer is over, I would like to say that I'm personally invested in cryptocurrency. And it was something that I wanted to do a lot of research on and look into before I invested money into it. I heard about Bitcoin a long time ago, and I was one of those individuals that decided not to invest in Bitcoin and kind of wrote it off as a scam. I said, this sounds like fairy dust, fake money, and it didn't sound real to me. And it was really nominal amounts of money as far as the total valuation of Bitcoin, and for a long time it was off the radar. Just recently, over the last year in 2017 and before that, as it really gained a lot of steam, and a lot of these other alternate digital cryptocurrencies are really exploding as far as their growth and their value and the amount of money that they're raising. So it's one of those things where I believe digital currencies are the future. I believe that eventually paper money will be obsolete and everything will be done by a digital type of transaction. And if you think about that, we're doing that now. When you buy something online and you input your credit card, you input your debit card, that is a digital transaction that's taking place across a network. Essentially, what you have with cryptocurrency is you have that same digital type of transaction, but encrypted within the blockchain technology to make the movements of those tokens and currencies more secure and giving the control back to the individuals, right? They refer to cryptocurrency as decentralized, as a decentralized peer-to-peer type of transaction process. So I believe that the future is headed in that direction. And you have cryptocurrencies such as Ripple, which is XRP, that's already acting as a milestone, a stepping stone, if you will, between traditional transactions that banking systems are using now into full-scale blockchain. And XRP and Ripple is kind of that stepping stone and that adoption that they're going to begin accepting, and they already have, before they go into full-scale blockchain type of technology. So with all that being said, I do believe the future is very bright for cryptocurrencies. And I don't want to tell you, do this or do that or put your money in this or put your money in that. But I'm personally putting my money in cryptocurrency. I'm putting a reasonable amount of my money. A lot of people say, how much should I put in? Should I put in 10%, 5%, 20%? What should I put in? That's really a question that you have to ask yourself because everybody's finances are different. Everybody's disposable income is different, what they can invest in and what is a larger percentage of their monthly revenue and all of that. So you have to answer that question specifically. I'm not putting huge money into it. I'm not betting the farm or taking out loans to bet on cryptocurrency, and I would not suggest anyone do that. But I am throwing a decent amount of money at it. And I'm hoping for good returns. And I can tell you from my experiences with what I've seen on my returns on the stock market versus what I've seen with my returns so far on cryptocurrencies has been, night and day. The cryptocurrency returns far exceed the returns that I've seen so far on, my personal stock picks. So, should you invest in cryptocurrency? I believe 2018 is the year of the altcoin. And if you've been following cryptocurrency, you've been seeing a lot that's happened with the media attention and the financial institutional adoption that started to happen with Bitcoin. And you see that with the futures listing, and very soon you'll have the EFTs to follow with that. So as these things have happened and continue to happen, other larger institutional players, mainstream institutional players, will begin to, really invest the money and take the risk on hedging and putting the money into Bitcoin. So when they do that, you're going to continue to have, in my opinion, a price increase with Bitcoin. I also think that that's going to help stabilize the price as well. And there's a lot of other educated people in the crypto space that believe that as well. As mainstream adoption comes up, it raises the price initially, but over time it has to stabilize the price. And that mainstream adoption is what helps stabilize the price. And as that happens, you have people moving from Bitcoin and getting into more altcoins. And subsequently, you have a growth of altcoins also happening with the initial growth of Bitcoin. So 2018, I think we'll see a growth of both Bitcoin and other altcoins, but specifically other altcoins, I really see having a huge growth in 2018. And, with any investing, diversification is key. So no matter what you're personally involved in, you should always have a variety of those elements to kind of, equally distribute or distribute out. If it's not equally, at least distribute out in some percentage your investments in your portfolio and how you're managing your money and your wealth. So cryptocurrency, I believe, is definitely something that will be more adopted in the future and will be more used. It will be more valuable. It's going to be something that is going to become the normal. So I think that if you're serious about diversifying, or if you're serious about, trying to stay ahead of advancements in technology and different things regarding just the way of life and what happens in the future, then you should certainly take a look at cryptocurrencies. Some of the main things that you need to look at when you're looking and evaluating cryptocurrencies is very simple. You need to go to coinmarketcap.com. CoinMarketCap is basically the main site you want to use to navigate through all the other coins, including Bitcoin, that you want to research and take a look at. So when you go to coinmarketcap.com, you simply, scroll through the first page, which is going to display the first 100 coins, the top 100 most, valuable valuations regarding their value, overall, and their coin prices typically as well. That doesn't always mean the same, but typically if it's one of the higher valued cryptocurrencies, the coin price is higher. That's not always the case. You've seen that with Ripple, where Ripple is number 2 right now, recently taken over Ethereum. And it's, around $3 at this point of this video. So Ethereum is almost, $1,000. So clearly the amount of the value of the token is not everything, but that is a factor you should consider when you're looking at investing or, looking at what what has potential and all of that. So you have your small caps, your mid caps, and your large caps, similar to the way you would break down a stock. You would break down a cryptocurrency the same way. So looking at cryptocurrencies and taking the coin market cap as your initial navigation point, you basically look for the coins that you're interested in. You can search, like I said, for the first 100 on that page, or you can run a search for a given coin, or just move the pages from working down. It's going to be over 1,300 coins that are on the market right now. And when looking at coins, you want to look for coins that have good technologies, that are going to solve specific problems and really aid solutions to specific problems in certain industries using blockchain technology. You don't want the fluff tokens, right? The tokens or the coins that may not really do much. They're just kind of a hype behind the marketing. You want to find tokens, in my opinion, that are, have a bright future, have real life purposes, real life uses, and really solve problems. And like I said, aid specific solutions for certain industries and certain things like that. From CoinMarketCap.com, you can go to the website of the coin. You can look at the development team of the coin. You can get a lot of information from the coin's website, which you will find from CoinMarketCap.com. You can also look and see where you can purchase those coins, what exchanges they're available on. You can also look at what is the total amount of supply available for a coin, what is the total circulating amount of coin in supply, and then you can also see what the 24-hour trading volume is of the coin as well. So all those variables are things that you want to look at when evaluating your picks. Simple things also, like what's the website of the coin look like? Does it look professional? Does it have spelling errors? And is it, look like a 10-year-old put it together? Or does it look professional? Does the team look solid? Does it look like there's a solid amount of individuals behind the team and not just one person? Those things are all parts of the equation that you want to look at when evaluating if you should invest in any given cryptocurrency. So the CoinMarketCap is really kind of the go-to website. You should start everything from there, and that site is going to typically direct you to where you need to go from there. And really, that's a good starting point. Your exchanges is a different video. That's a different conversation. If you're not already investing in cryptocurrencies, then getting involved in the exchanges is something that you'll need to know how to operate, and that's really something for a different video and a different topic. Same thing with storing your cryptocurrencies and if you should leave them on an exchange and all of that. But that's other things we'll discuss further. I've made some other videos about some of those other topics. So if you like cryptocurrency and you like what you've heard today, my name is Corey Moore, aka Corey Stones. I'm a serial investor, entrepreneur, and I'm involved in a lot of different things. So if you like it, take a look at my channel, click subscribe, and I hope you'll stay around for some other videos. Take care.